Greetings, dear ones. I am Kryon of Magnetic Service. It is a family gathering. And that is the way I see it. And it's a precious gathering. And that is the way I see it. For if you really truly understood what was happening in this moment, I think you would be surprised. It seems so linear. The man sits on a stage, the music plays. There are those who sit in front of him. In the classic scenario of presentation on the planet, there is reverence, blessedness, respect. That's the way you see it. And what is really going on is so much bigger. For this day, there's an allotment, permission that you have given for this energy to visit you from the other side of the veil. It doesn't happen without people in front of my partner. He cannot do this alone. He cannot speak out loud with Kryon alone. And he never has. And that should tell you that there is some attribute going on that is a give and take. And there is. You see, from my perspective, the entourage comes in and waits for permission. And it's not a man on a stage. And it's not necessarily a presentation. It's a reunion. For in the chairs in front of me are one. For you are eternal in both directions. There is no beginning of you. And that ought to tell you the essence and the core that is inside. In this moment, in these times, in this brief thing you call channeling, there is energy given, information given, and while it is given and while the energy is there, the third language is above you all. It visits every chair and asks the question, do you remember? The human being is not built for total recall of who you are on the other side of the veil. For there would be no test, would there? If we offered empirical proof that all that you hear or are experiencing now is exactly what it seems, there would be no test at all. And the crowd would be so much larger, you know, if there was proof. No. Instead, it requires individuals to go inside and ask for discernment. Could it be that all that is being presented is accurate and true? Could it be that it's exactly what he says it is? That in these moments there is indeed energy flowing from this crack in the veil that you have offered an allotment of permission. And in that crack pours to you the energy of home. Just for a moment. In this third language, just for a moment. And it fills your heart. And if you're paying attention, it ought to fill you up with truth that you're more than you think. Dear human being, I'll say it again. I was with you at the wind of birth. I'd like to talk to you about that tomorrow. All around this planet, there is an awakening going on. And it doesn't make a big noise. And there are no advertising campaigns and television shows. Slow it is. Since 1987 it is. And you feel it. You're more aware than you were before. And those around you, some are starting to accept what you have. Oh, they may not believe what you believe, but they see who you are. They see a peaceful human being sitting among those who are in turmoil. They see the way that you handle life. And that makes a difference. There is a prophet inside each of you. And we want to talk about that tonight. And it may not seem like we're going to talk about a prophet inside when I tell you the subject is DNA. We would like to explain some things to continue the teaching of only a few weeks ago in the top part of Earth, which we're now bringing to the bottom part. But that's, of course, if you look at it in a linear way. Perhaps it's left and right. Depends upon who's looking. DNA. Greetings, dear ones. I am Kryon of Magnetic Service.